I'm ready when you are.
All right, I guess we're starting. I think we're starting. It says we're live. We're live. If
Right.
you're actually here, give us a couple of seconds because we're trying to get shit going. Steven's gonna get the link shared out to some groups, so I'm just gonna talk while he's doing it. So Steven, do your thing.
I'm
Uh,
doing it.
if you joined the last stream, that was a wonderful 6 seconds. Yeah, 6 seconds of me trying to figure out the hell I was doing. I can't even talk. It's one of those days. Apologies. We somehow got 15 views on a 6 second video of me trying to go through the settings on this shit, and somehow we accumulated 2 likes and a couple of dislikes. So that's funny to me.
There you
Uh,
go.
so yeah, Steven's gonna get this stuff shared out, and we're gonna go from there. It's not gonna be much different than when Steven and I just sit here and talk and deliver you an episode, but we're hoping that people will be able to jump in. I could see the stream chat,
Yeah.
and I could read some questions out loud and go from there. So, um, I guess while we're doing that, I'm going to do one other thing. I'm going to jump on my phone. I'm going to see if I could find the link myself, and then I will post it in my. I'll post it on my Instagram. So if y'all are on
Oh, even
Instagram,
better.
yeah, got my little verified check. So let's see where we're at.
For the verify check, do you have to pay for it?
There are ones you have to pay for, yes. And I decided to give it a try to see if it does anything special with your content because there are some fun little things behind it that you can benefit from, like being able to
Sure.
message other people that have verified checks, like celebrities or semi celebrities or whatever the case would be. And instead of going into their spam folder, you can actually make it to their general chat, which I think is pretty cool. So
That's all.
yeah, so I was like, well, we'll give it a try. Um, Worst case scenario, it just gives me added security.
Perfect.
So
Exactly.
it is what it is. I mean, I'm not.
Who doesn't like security? Let me ask you that.
Yeah, I mean, we both work for tech companies, right? So we know all
Yeah,
about security.
exactly.
All right, putting it up on my old Instagrammers right now. If I could spell.
Cool. I think I shared it out properly. Hopefully it's working.
Yeah, we'll see. Actually, while we're getting this rolling, fun fact: I just read from Toy Shiz that Hasbro will be reintroducing windows and blisters to their 6-inch fan figures beginning later this year into 2024 for select products across our portfolio, including G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, Star Wars Black Series, and Marvel Legends. This will eventually expand to all new 6-inch figure releases. So
Oh,
they're
wow.
yeah, the new windows and blisters will be made from bio PET or recycled PET. It's PET, not like your actual PET. Helping us achieve our priority of meeting our fans' expectations for extraordinary or extraordinary packaging and superior design while still developing packaging and minimizes waste and use of virgin plastic. So there's your fun news for our live stream already. I went ahead and I bought a figure the other day for a custom, and I had to repair him. Did not have a window box. These are on clearance at Target for like half price or like $12, and opened it up out of the box, and his leg was already fallen. His leg was off. So
Uh,
that's you know what I mean, like. And it wasn't easy to get back on. What happened was the peg was bent up into it, and it was like the peg was just completely warped, so the ball joint couldn't even fit. So it was really stupid. Um, so I see Oscar joined us, but it says message retracted. Oscar, I don't know if you're swearing at us, but anyway, that's some pretty awesome news for Hasbro collectors. I hate Hasbro figures myself, but those packages are absolutely unacceptable with just no windows and everything. Like, man, those suck. I've seen so many people get ridiculous items out of their packages, like repacks and stuff. Damn, it's crazy. I saw one. What did I see? I saw one the other day where a lady had like bought some Star. I think it was a Star Wars, no, a GI Joe figure for her husband for
Excuse me.
Christmas. You're fine. For Christmas, and he decided to open it like 2 or 3 months later. I didn't open it right away, and when he opened it up, it was just like someone just like taped a salt shaker in the box. Like they bought the toy, took the toy out, taped a salt shaker in the box, and sent it back to Amazon. Yeah,
That's interesting.
those windowless boxes suck. So, patch. No, Oscar, you're right, dude. The packaging does belong in the trash. But when you're buying the figure, I mean, you at least want to see what you're buying. We all know with our figures that we buy, like these. It's the only one I got handy. Like with this one, having the window boxes. Like I understand having a beautiful artwork, but having that, being able to see the figure in there, see if like maybe he's got two left arms, maybe he's missing a head, maybe he's got issues with paint. Having window packages to me is key when you're buying the figure. When you take them out anyway, regardless, but you know what I mean. So
You know,
anyway,
it's interesting. I can't see people's comments, but I know you can.
it's fine. I'll read them. I'll read them
Okay.
to you. Yeah. Everybody will know this is our first time doing this. We don't know what the hell we're doing. We're just giving this a test run. We're seeing how it works. We're not fancy, but you know we're doing what we can do here. But right now, Oscar's in here. But yeah, so we were gonna just jump in. We'll answer questions as they pop up. You can ask us questions about turtles, toys, collecting, personal things like why Steven can't grow facial hair. We're always gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
One day we'll
And
find
why
out
he has
why.
an Android.
One day we'll find out why. Yeah, and you know why I use the superior phone device. And anyway, so we're gonna talk about April's April takeover for a little bit, and just kind of talk about what we think. And the reason we're gonna do this is you can't take anything we're saying as gospel. That's not what we're here for. I know a couple of things. I'm not gonna talk about everything because I don't want to get in trouble with stuff. But what I really like to talk about, and do is kind of bring light to some thought processes that people might not be having, you know, giving you the aha moments. So because I talk so goddamn much, I'm going to throw it over to Steven and just see what Steven has to say in regard to our first Turtle Tuesday April takeover reveal.
I'm actually excited about it. I've been waiting for new Mirage to come out, and I think that's a really good step in the right direction. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, and hopefully we'll see what happens next Tuesday. But how about you?
Yeah, so first off, I can see you've made it into the chat, Steven. So awesome. I'm
Yes.
glad you can see that. Before I answer that, why are you excited for tomorrow? Is Danny the one who sold you some figures?
No, 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 no. I'm
Oh,
actually
okay.
going to be getting 4 Mondos tomorrow.
That's what I
So
mean.
thanks.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, that
Yeah.
okay. I assumed that Danny was the one who sold them to you, but I knew it had to do with your Mondos coming in.
Yeah, no, no, no. He didn't. He's not signing it. It's just I've been talking to Danny about him, and
All right there.
he just got Raph today, so he's excited, and I'm stoked about it for tomorrow. So it
Dude,
all
hell
started
yeah.
because of you, Gary.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Raph was the hard one for me to get. That took me 2-3 months, I think, to get Raph. After he was the last one I got too. You all remember that I was miserable trying to collect those fucking things. But yeah, the April O'Neil's kind of cool. So what I'm stoked about is that we're getting a new April O'Neil. We're not getting the original 2009 release with like updated paint yet that we know of. We know that there's a yellow and a green variant that was prototyped, but we're getting a new version of April O'Neil, and that kind of matches like some of the early images that we see a lot of, where she's got the jacket on and you know the 80s aesthetic, you know, the high-rise pants, the mom jeans, you know, and
Yeah.
the leather jacket. So stuff like that. Like I'm excited about that. I do wish they would. I would like a green and a yellow re-release of the one that we already have, just to have. You know, it's just another thing for the shelf. But yeah, I'm hyped for that. And to be honest, I didn't read the original comic, so I can't even begin to think of what kind of accessories she might come with.
Yeah, I actually didn't read them either, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see because I don't see any accessories from the
Yeah, there
original
you go.
one.
There you go. Yeah, I didn't want to get up and go get mine because mine's over there, and if I grab it, I'm gonna knock something down.
Yours is not in the package.
No, I got mine from one of our group members. I can't remember his name. It's oh my god, it's blank. I'm blanking. But he's the one who always sells the Mirage figures and the Revel Techs. Jesse
Yeah.
Leon. He sent me an April just the April. I didn't buy the Mousers, so that's actually one of the things I'm missing are the Mirage Mousers. That's one of the few things missing out of my collection, but it is
Are
what
you
it
a
is.
fan of Mousers though? I'm debating to get the Mondo Mousers.
No, I don't have those. I think they're so. You want to talk to Pedro about those? Pedro
Okay.
Murillo's. He has the Mondo Mousers. He's worth getting an opinion on. I don't personally care for them, so that's just me.
Okay.
But if I keep looking to the side, everyone, I'm sorry because this is my chat's all the way over here. I want to make sure that we are looking. I'm reading and looking and figuring it all out. But anyway, man, we've got Turtle Tuesday's gonna be coming up again. It is April's April Takeover. There's one thing that no one has said, and this is not information I know. This is a total guess. All right. Secret of the Ooze, April, Paige Turco. No one said anything about it, and it is what is this? Is this the 30th anniversary? Or was that last year? Last year was the 30-year anniversary. So I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking that one now. For some reason, I was thinking that it was the anniversary. So why don't they talk about it? But yeah, I feel like we might get a render of that. That might be something that's cool. I'd be excited for that. Just because.
Yeah, that would be very cool.
Yeah, just I don't see a problem with it. No one said that she's turned anything down. I know she's not big into like the conventions and such, but I don't know what she's doing lately. But that's free money, and
Yeah, why not?
yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sure, right?
Sorry, I'm just getting over getting sick, so if my voice sounds a little hoarse, I apologize.
Yeah, man, that's fine. I mean, I was sick for the past 3 weeks, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So, what I want to talk about right now is Invisible Donnie.
Yeah, hold on. Speaking of Invisible Donnie, Martin Pruitt says, get the Mousers. He's in the chat. Mama said, pop you out, says hello. So we're hello right back at you. So we got Municipal Rabbit. That's Sean. Sean just got back from work. But okay, go on your talk. What were you gonna say?
So, I got Invisible Donnie, and before I even got Invisible Donnie, what I got from Martin is a clear bow staff here. Not too sure if you can see that.
No, it's invisible. Of course I can't fucking see it, dude. Idiot.
Yeah, right. What am I thinking about? And then I got a couple of heads which I got to put on them, and
those are sick.
Yeah. So if you guys want any invisible accessories, contact Martin or contact me, and I'll get you Martin's contact information, or Gary. You can contact him as well.
I'm sure most of these people are in some of these groups. They'll know who the hell we are. Just go to the link. If you got here from Steven's link, just shoot him a DM. I wasn't cool enough to get any invisible accessories from Martin, so all I've got is this black bow staff for Donnie that goes to the Dark Turtle that he sent me.
Yeah, I got that too.
So, yeah. So anyway, I got some of the thugs the gang members in today, so I can display them as their mutated form. So if you see me fiddling this whole time, I've got Dumbo's arm in my hand, and I keep playing with the articulation. So I apologize if I'm just fidgeting while we're recording. I usually fidget with something while we're recording, surprisingly. And I do have pants on today, so we got.
Wait, you're not like the Mad Hatter?
No, we're not pantsless today like Mad Hatter. All right, back to April. So I got Paige Turco. I feel like we're gonna get a Secret of the Ooze announcement, maybe a render or a tease or something like that, right? I think it's safe to say we're gonna get the ultimate April O'Neil finally getting an announcement and showing it off, right?
I have a feeling if they do announce it, it's gonna be at the end of the month.
That'll be the
they
last
know
one.
Everyone's waiting for that one.
Yeah, they'll go out with a bang on that one. I can almost guarantee that. So anybody that's watching is like, when are they going to do it? Yeah, definitely wait. Wait to hear it. Whether or not they'll do pre-orders on it right away is... I mean, it's a possibility. April's the month that they usually do all the pre-orders on. And there are some pretty big pre-orders already scheduled for
last year. They
this month.
Started pre-orders in March.
They did do that, but I don't know.
They didn't because of Holothon this year. I'm sure but the thing is why I don't think they might have pre-orders is because why didn't they pre-order them or do the pre-order for this week's announcement?
I do.
Exactly.
Oh, well, you know why? Honestly, because that's a Mirage figure. That's not a retailer exclusive. So they probably they know that they won't be able to do. They'll have to put that out to like Walmarts and Targets and comic shops, shit like that. So that's maybe why, or because it's just way too early. All they're showing is concept art. It's probably like early prototype phase. Last April we got the we lost Steven. Steven.
I'm sorry. I'm back.
Turn your camera.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulty. There you go.
Technical difficulties. Your bitch ass got some fucking Dunkin' Donuts. You son of a bitch. So what I was saying was, before you rudely left, we got the Party Wagon pre-order last April. Because I remember I pre-ordered it when I was at dinner in Detroit for work, on a work trip. So I remember that. But we got that last year. I don't know. We'll see. Because we didn't get it to April's takeover last year. And it was just pretty basic.
I'll tell you exactly when the pre-order started. March 8th, it started pre-orders. And the last pre-order was April 5th for the Turtle Van.
Gotcha. Yeah, Oscar said it must be your Apple phone. Oh, no, not Oscar.
Not on my Apple phone,
No, it's not Oscar that said that. It was someone else. Oztix Sync?
Oh, okay.
Fluffy Pro says, wait, what's live today? Nothing's live today. We're talking about what we think might happen with the pre-orders here coming up soon, because April seems to, like, March to April. You're right. It was March for a lot of the Toon 2-packs, but I think April is kind of their kind of new month, because not confirmed, but I've been hearing through the grapevine that this month they're going to put up the Lawson 4-pack of Turtles for pre-order on the NECA website, and they're going to maybe do the sewer. I don't know. That's still kind of up there. No one's been able to confirm that for me yet. I don't even think they know if they're going to do it yet or not. I mean, we'll see. And I will say that I don't have confirmation of the street scene being re-released. But I think we're going to get a street scene re-release. So I'm pretty sure. Because that's just leaving money on the table. So many people want that. I'll buy a fucking another one.
Well, yeah. So would I. But still. Oh, I don't have one. I need one, actually.
Yeah, mainly so I can take photos. All of my stuff's on my wall now, so I can't use it for like my photos anymore.
Well, you can take it down and just...
No, there's like 60 figures on that fucking thing, dude.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess don't.
Okay, we're gonna move the camera. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see. Yeah, look at all that
Hey,
shit.
Mama said pop you out. I just looked. It was a May pre-order for April Bride last year.
Let's see if I can get this back. For what last year?
April Bride.
Bride of Frankenstein. Oh no, I'm fucking everything up. See, this is what we deal with when we're live. We're just trying to move shit around.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Going to me. Don't do that.
Yeah, I hated that stupid thing. That thing was that Bride of Frankenstein limited. That was so dumb. I'm glad I didn't get it. So we got Toon April. We got Mirage April. I'm saying Paige Turco. Secret of the Use April. That's what I think is going to happen this month for April stuff. What are you thinking?
Has to be. I can't see anything else other than the 4-pack of Turtles you just said.
Yeah.
April Takeover.
Yeah. April.
Perfect title for it.
Yeah, well, that's what it was 2 years ago. If you're in the Party Wagon, I got it in my memories this morning when I made the van, the Channel 6 news van out of the mystery machine, and they were like, can we use that? And we used that for our April announcement. And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, let's do it. That was super cool. I like the joke that's what put me on the map so people knew who the hell I was. But that was fun. That's a big shout out to Manny, Roman in the group. I told him that I was planning on doing a Channel 6 news van with that. And he was like, hey, I did some cool little turtle van items. And he sent me like photos of like some turtle vans he did out of the same one. And all I needed was the clarification or not approval, but like I needed to make sure that the turtles would fit in that they scaled right. And he was like, yeah, I've done some. And I was like, all right, we're doing it. And then I ended up with 30 of those fucking things in my garage because I got to do so many of them. You saw the photo. I had stacks. I had stacks of Party Wagons. People in the groups were like, yo, I just ordered 50. People were fucking stockpiling those goddamn things. It was insane. And everybody was making them. There's one guy that was selling them for like $250, and he was making them. He was only doing the light blues. I was doing the dark blue and the light blue versions. But he was only doing the light blues. I think Martin just sold one off the other day. in a raffle, which is
Yeah, I
pretty
think
cool.
so. Martin, how did it do?
Yeah, that was super cool. Caesar Morales says, "Hey, what I miss? We talked about if I'm reading this late, we're talking about April's April Takeover. I brought up the Paige Turco. I think might be a good announcement. We're assuming might be a thing, and then we're obviously we're gonna get some more information on the Toon Ultimate April that was supposed to release last January, and here we are, a full year and 3 months later. We'll probably hear something about it finally. But here's a hot take. How much you want to bet that motherfucker costs $40 minimum?
For what, April tune?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be 60.
You
Watch.
think
My
60?
guess, $60. 59.99.
I mean, you
Same
are
price as Rex one. My guess.
60. I mean, if they pack it, yeah, but yeah, it's a tough one. What I do know is I know one of the things that Blaine focuses on. Blaine works at NECA. Is the actual he really focuses on the value of a package, and what they do is they look at what they set themselves at a like kind of like a price point, and then they try to pack as many accessories into them as possible. Now sometimes they don't because you have unique molds and different and all these changes, and that costs so much money. And I mean, just one mold, right? Because you've got like let's just think of it as a leg. You've got a thigh, you've got a leg piece, a knee, which is the connector. You've got your calf, then you have your foot, and then you have your peg that connects the foot with the rocker on it. Each one of those molds can be between $3,000 to $15,000 each. Like each mold on just the leg. So it's like five molds. So that shit can be expensive, but I know they really do try to pack as many items as they can into that.
You're right. That's why they remold everything. But that's a lot. I didn't know. Is that including time and labor, or just the material for the molds?
It's usually like so. I think that's for the metal injection molding. I don't think that's per mold. I think that's per one that they do. I think they might get multiples out of it, but I'm using this based off of I have a personal friend that owns a company, and he was going to be doing injection molding because I believe they do injection molding with this. And if people in chats, tell me if I'm wrong, but he was going to do injection molding for something that he was working on, and it was $15,000 per injection mold that he wanted to do, I think, or something like that. It was something absurd, and he needed to raise a lot of money just to get it like kick-started. And these were, I could be wrong on the number, but 15 sounds about right. But it was like insane. It was also a couple years ago. Technology's changed, but he does these conditioning rings for Dungeons and Dragons, D&D. His company's called Viridian Games, and they're these little rings that you put on your D&D characters that are status effects, so you don't have to remember. You can put them on the character and shit. And he was going to do injection molded ones instead of 3D printing, and yeah, it was just way too expensive. It's insane. So like, yeah, think about that. And what you're saying, $60. I'm just thinking about it, and like so many people will buy it, so that they could put that price point on there. I mean, we all thought that Rex 1 was going to shelf warm. Rex 1 did not shelf warm at all. Like he was not a peg warmer. He was everybody. I own two of them. Like he was $50 fucking dollars.
Yeah, it's great. They can put high prices on anything they want, and it's gonna sell.
Yeah, Oscar says 80 or $40, like most like regular ultimates. See, that's where I'm at. I'm thinking it might be $40, but Steven does have a point. Like, how many people will spend $60 on an April if they pack it enough? Because we're gonna get different heads, right? We already know we're gonna get different heads, different expressions. That's already confirmed. We're getting the new body with the proper scale, and then we're gonna get all of her News Channel 6 items. And then they're gonna have to pack something else in there. We might get a little another packing character. We don't know, something weird, something odd. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like Gribbix came with the neutrinos. Just something to throw in there. So it's
they know that how many people are paying $150+ to scalpers. So I'd be shocked if they don't charge $60.
Let's be clear. Resellers, you can't scalp that figure anymore.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, reseller.
Can't use that loosely. It's the wrong term. And apologies for everybody once again. I keep looking at the chat. I want to make sure that we're being respectful. I know Steven's checking it out too. Alejandro says, "What are the chances we get an April Tune 4-pack with different variations?" I haven't seen or heard anything, so I don't think that would be. I don't think they're gonna do that. To be honest,
I know. I don't think they'll do that either.
I do know. I do know it's an ultimate. I can confirm it's an ultimate, and it will have multiple heads. That's what I do know. I haven't seen a sample of it yet, so I don't know
I
how.
don't
I
know
don't
your
know how far
resources
out
and
it
ask.
is. Huh?
Go to your resources and ask for a
Yeah,
sample.
I don't. I haven't seen a sample of it, and that's really, and that's about the most I could say. I mean, I don't want to I don't really know a lot, but I also don't want to lead anybody on or say anything that'll get me in trouble. But I haven't seen anything, which makes me think that it's a little ways out, right? So, because I've seen samples. I've shared I've talked to you about them of items that are a ways out, and they're things we already know about. There's no secret figures there. So it's kind of confusing. I'm just sitting here. I'm really pondering when could we get it, and maybe is it that much of a secret, or maybe there weren't that many samples. I don't know, but it's crazy.
You know what I noticed? That AliExpress doesn't have any figures before release anymore.
No, they got in trouble. They can't do that anymore.
Okay,
Yeah, and
that's why.
if anybody's watching and you've checked recently, a lot of the times too, they actually blur out the logos now
Yeah.
on the turtles, the Last Ronin. I saw a Rex one where they actually went into Photoshop and they photoshopped out the turtles pretty poorly, so it's just all color now.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, so they're doing that because there's a new shop that's like Big Player Store or something, and I think
Yes.
that's the one that got shut down twice. Someone had two other stores. It was like 123 Shop or some shit like that, or CC123. I don't know
Yeah.
that one. It's the same
Exactly. It's
guy.
all the same store.
Yeah, it's the same guy. So he's the one that's
So
been shipping stuff out in boxes. I've been told like in
yes.
boxes, bubble wrapped, actually for inbox collectors. So if you are buying stuff through AliExpress, I think it's Big Player Store is actually selling stuff and not sending it in a little one of those bubble wrap boxes that the dudes kick into a car.
Yeah, that's good. Hopefully, those inbox collectors will like it. Chrissy, I agree with you. NECA can set whatever price they want because I agree people will buy it.
Yeah, I mean, and if you think about it, on top of that, like what Chrissy's saying, Super Seven's already charging $55, right?
Yeah.
And they're packing just as many accessories in there. Arguably worse plastics, in my opinion. The plastics that they use are worse. There's also less paint applications, so there's less money going into the figures, right? And they're $55. So $60 if they did, they could charge whatever they want, and they will get $60 for that. We will complain about it, but we'll all buy it. I already have OG April. I don't need a new one, but I'll buy it.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah. What else we got? Give us the gang head and a jacket. Was what Martin said. I agree. What else we got? I'm just trying to keep up. Will they do Toon Monster Leo when Leo was giant, when he was a giant beast? I remember that. That was the Red Sky. I think that was the Red Sky. I know a lot of people hated those episodes because he was always turning into a beast, and people got really mad. It was a constant in a couple of different episodes. That I don't know, but that I would assume if they did it would end up being like an exclusive somewhere. Remember how we got the Channel 6 pack and we've got the Catwoman of April,
Yes.
and then the Vernon and Irma. That's not something that people would probably buy right off the bat. I mean, I'm sitting here playing with fucking an arm of a mass produced figure, so you never know nowadays. But I think if they did something like that, something more of a deep cut like that, you're gonna see that in a special release for like Comic-Con, or if they come back to doing New York Comic-Con, I don't know. So
Well,
that's
why wouldn't they go back to New York Comic Con?
well, they haven't done an exclusive since the Mirage for this one. That one right there. The Mirage Villains 4-pack was 2016, I think. And they haven't done an exclusive since then. Maybe it's because they're already, I mean, that's back before they were really putting out figures. So they were only doing exclusives.
Okay.
So I don't know.
We'll see.
We all bought that stupid portal, man. All right. So I know I don't know if Justin Casper is still in the chat. I think I convinced his ass to fucking buy one, because I wasn't gonna buy it. One of our is it Omar Romero, I think, or Dennis Foster, someone, I can't remember who made the portal. Someone actually in the group made a 3D portal, painted it, sent me one. It's in a bunch of my photos. It is fucking amazing. It's incredible. And I'm like, I don't need this portal, the new one. And then I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I really like the box art. I want to put the box art. You know, if you guys can see over my finger, I have all the boxes that I really like, of the big boxes, like on my wall. And I think the portal is going to come in like an accessory pack style box, like for the size. And I'm like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, kind of want that on my wall. So I told the group that I ordered it, but instead of paying for the $60 or $75, it was 60 plus tax plus shipping, and it was like $78 or something in New York. I'm like, I just did the pay in 4. So it was only taking like $13 out or something. That's not the right price. It was only taking, some of the money out every week. Hold on. It wasn't 60. Was it? It wasn't
$60.
Well, that was with tax and everything, right? That was all up.
I'll tell you. Hold on, I have it up right.
Wasn't it $45 plus all the extra? Regardless, it
was
like
$45, $44.99.
Yeah, okay. So it was like $60 divided by 4, and I did the pay in 4, and I think I just paid it off yesterday. I don't know. I do the pay in 4 every so often. So yeah, I convinced Casper to do that too. So he's got one on the way too. But that's the only way I could justify it. Yeah, that portal is fucking stupid expensive.
It is. I bought 2 of them too.
But I mean, it's technically an exclusive at the end of the day. They're not producing a lot
Yeah,
of them.
we'll see how many come up on AliExpress though.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Those Mousers did, right? Those were exclusive.
They're still there.
Yeah, Mousers, and they're cheaper. They're cheaper than we had to pay.
Yeah, and see, that annoys me.
50-foot tall April figure. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, was that Irma? They did like a 50-foot tall Irma, and then they did Super Irma as well in the cartoons, and they already have the Irma molds, so they could probably do that. There's so much. Trying to keep track here.
Yeah. Styrofoam Coke packages.
Cuddly the Cowlick. Yeah, I think that would. I honestly think that would be one.
Well, okay, here's a question for you, Gary. What don't you think they'll make?
All right, hold on. Give me a second. Because I know Tempestra's coming. We know Bugman's coming.
Well, who's Bugman coming with?
I think Bugman is going to be an ultimate. And I think he might come with
it was confirmed that he is coming with somebody.
Oh, you're right. He is. You are 100% right. I'm wrong, because I was thinking he was coming with a slug figure, but then I think they might do something like they did with Wingnut and Screwloose with him.
Okay.
I think his second figure might be smaller, but I don't know. So I don't have a confirmation, but I know that Trevor really likes the Red Sky Rat King that I did, which isn't much. I just put a jacket on him, and then I painted a special hat and put that on there. I think that I think that Red Sky turtles are gonna come at some point. So it leads me to think, like, what won't they do? And I really don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head outside of them being the most ridiculous, obscure figures that are like one-offs, like a random civilian in one of like the early episodes or something. Obviously, we never see those, but I know we're gonna get a Rex 1 repaint. That will be an army builder for the bad guys, the grayscaled one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we're gonna get a Red Sky April at some point with the alternative outfit from the toon, because she wasn't in her banana suit in the Red Sky. She was jeans and a brown jacket or something, I think. So I think we'll see that as well.
Okay.
Stealth turtle. Danny says, can we get a stealth turtle from the Archie series? I do know that Trevor has expressed interest. I've heard him mention it a few times on the intergalactic wrestling turtles from the Archie series. And I'm almost positive that those will be done at some point. They might even be, those might be a con exclusive, but I think we're gonna get those because Baxter's Laboratory on Instagram already did a custom set of those, and people lost their shit over them. So they look good. They look good in physical form. All they need to do is repaint, throw a couple of accessories on some of them. You've got them all. Plus, you've got your stealth Raph. So I think that's pretty cool. If that's what you're talking about, Danny.
Yeah. You know, I think before they go into Red Sky, I think they'll release either 2003 or 2012 figures first. But that's just my gut.
So I know 2003 was a Speaky Geeky with Ethan that
Yes.
that Trevor mentioned that he was interested. Like he liked
Yeah.
that. He was interested in that. Because I think we get some. I think we get some pretty cool 2003 figures, but that'll be down the line because we've got Nick in the group. Nick's a 2003 like enthusiast. That's kind of his thing because he's much younger than us, and he had brought up that like that's his favorite one. You know that fandom is going to be coming up soon. You know, so that's a perfect transition. And you know we'll all buy it just because 2003 was a good series, and regardless if we really remember any of it, we still want to buy turtles. I mean, I will.
Yeah.
I'll still buy them. I buy most things that are turtles, regardless of what it is, except for those fucking robot ones, those mechs that you like. I don't like that shit. Like the Leo.
Oh, the HB001?
Yeah, I don't like that stuff.
Oh, no, I have to get it. I would regret not getting it.
I'm not a fan of those.
Awesome. You're going to end up getting it. Watch.
No, I genuinely, trust me on this one. I hate anything. So outside of like Godzilla, I hate like kaiju and big mech things. I just don't. It does not do it for me.
So you don't like Transformers?
No, not really.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not a Transformers guy, man. I just don't. I don't care. I was a Beast Wars guy though. I'll say that.
See?
We've got TMNT 1987 in the chat. He joined. Thank you. I know you probably joined off my Instagram link. Oh, Nick's in the chat too. So hell yeah, we're just talking about him. Yeah, 2003 box set. I mean, that'd be cool. You know, if they get there, we'll get a box set of those. I think moving forward, Trevor has confirmed that all turtles will be coming in 4-packs because having to hunt down 2-packs of each and only getting one is just a bad customer experience. So
Yeah.
fork over the 150, get all of them right off the bat, get all the accessories, slam that thing full, and go from there. So I think that's the plan.
You know what they should just do is just re-release everything in one entire pack.
Like everything, every figure released.
All like the main characters
Oh,
for the new.
yeah. I mean, I would do double. I would do a main character pack and then I do a side pack. Like
Yeah, I
April,
can see like something like they did with the collector's case.
yeah, like April, Casey, and then the bad guys and stuff. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the break the bank set. Yeah, tell me about
Yeah.
it.
I see. I really enjoyed how they dropped everything at Holothon.
Gary hates Voltron. You heard it here first. I'm not a Voltron guy either. So I was born in '87, and it was Turtles. Cartoon. Talk about TV here. Turtles, and then Power Rangers, and Earthworm Jim. That was like those are my 3. Oh, and Bucky O'Hare. We'll throw Bucky O'Hare in there too. Everybody knows I'm a big Bucky fan. And then everything else was just video game related. So like never was Transformers, never was Voltron, never was G.I. Joe. What was that Thundercats? I didn't watch Thundercats. I was just like, man, is you can just tell like when I was born, it was like Turtles all the time. That's legitimately all it was. So I never got into that stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I'm not. How can I put it this way? I didn't become a huge Transformers fan, which I'm not a huge fan. I just like the movies of Transformers because of Michael Bay. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate.
I was gonna cut you off and say like, yeah, because you probably like those shitty Michael Bay films.
Yeah, I like the live action and all that. But Megan Fox, oh come on, you gotta like her. She's in the new Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. But there you go.
I think she just got her boobs redone, by the the way.
I did not know that. Now everybody's gonna look it up.
But no, the first two Transformers films are good. I'm gonna watch the new one because it's Beast Wars related. So, I'm interested in that. But what was that? I saw something. Bucky O'Hare is good, and the Boss Fight Studio figs were fun. So I have the Boss Fight Studio figures. They are in the possession of Bull Airs right now. So there's something down the pipeline for that. So keep an eye out because he's going to be doing some photos of my figures soon. He's had them for like, shit, he's had them for like 3 months now. Now I think about it because he borrowed those in my Earthworm Jim figures. He still has my Earthworm Jim. He still some of my Earthworm Jim shit too. What a bastard! I just thought about that. So yeah, so he's got some cool stuff coming from Bull Airs. Hell yeah!
Nice.
What about the Fury line? Are we all a fan? Yes. Steven, did you end up getting the Leo? I can't remember. You said you wanted to buy my Leo, and then you decided against it.
No, I definitely did not get it.
Okay, I did. I don't think anybody else in the group chat got it, did they?
Well, that thing's going up in price now. I see it go for like $200-300.
Yeah, it's up there. So to answer your question, yeah, I think it's great. I don't think the scale was represented by the price, but the quality and paint on it was represented by the price. They're very small. I'm looking at them right now. They're legitimately. He's the same size as a Playmates Raphael or a Playmates Turtle, and he's a little bit thinner. The Playmates are obviously bulkier because they're old toys, but they're great. I think Leo's great. He looks well. He looks really well done. Paint's beautiful. He photographs well, even though I've never actually posted a photo of him. And then the extra head that they came with is okay, but the base head's great. Overall, it's a good toy, man. They are going to be making Donatello at a larger scale. I guess the make or break is, would you rebuy Leo if they remade him in the new scale? For me, the answer is yes. Steven, would you go in on the line if they did that?
No.
No? You're just out of line entirely already?
Yeah, completely. I just don't like the way it looks.
Yeah. I believe that. They're very stylized, but yeah, they're fun to look at. I keep looking at them. I keep forgetting I have it half the time because I posed it and put it on my shelf, so I haven't touched it.
Well,
When they're that expensive, you don't want to fuck with them. You don't want to break it.
Yeah,
Bull Air's Power Rangers, Flash says. He's done some Power Rangers, but I think they've only been commissions. He did do a Blue Ranger for Billy, for whatever his real name is. Like, he actually did one for the Blue Ranger. Like legit. Like, so he has an actual pair of Power Ranger shoes. So he's done them. I think he either did or they might be coming out. I think he did Green Ranger ones for something right before Tommy or JDF actually passed, unfortunately. But he did do ones around that time as well.
okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, Nick said the Samurai Leo. Yeah, we're talking about the Samurai Leo from Fury Toys. Or is it Fury? Yeah, it's Fury because Furry has 2 R's in it. Oh, Oscar's got it. Fuck yeah, dude. We've never talked about it. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a great toy line. Saw one going for $175. Yeah, they're. I saw one sell for $111, and that's the number I was at. But if they're above that now, holy shit. Oh, and Nick said he has Leo too. I didn't know. I thought I was the only one now. Now I know I'm not. I'm not special anymore. His White Ranger shoe, or White and Green. Okay, so he did do White and Green Ranger. Okay, I thought he did. I can't keep up with Tom's shoes. He's done so goddamn many. All right, what the hell else were we going to talk about? That where you gotta go?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a cough drop. I'm sorry. 1 second.
What the hell? He just leaves me hanging. Well, let me do some scrolling while we're waiting. I'll see if I missed any questions.
I'm right here. No, what else we were gonna talk about is
Roach April.
Yeah, what were we gonna talk about?
Can't remember. Oh, Martin said at one point, didn't some people not even get their diorama? Yeah, so really funny story. I don't know if he's watching right now. He's probably sleeping because he's in Germany. One of my buddies, Luigi, He's in our group. He lives in Germany. He's the guy that I always have to buy stuff for and ship over to Germany. Um, he was trying to buy my dial off me because I got mine from Tom, and he's like, "Yo, can I buy that?" And he just kept bothering me about it. I'm like, "No, like I'm gonna keep it." And then all of a sudden, a tune dial shows up at his doorstep that he didn't order.
How did it show up?
NECA accidentally sent it to him because he already had pre-orders in for whatever else was coming out. He just never pre-ordered the dial, and they must have accidentally got the wrong address as they were doing it. So when you see people that were like in Canada, and a lot of people that were in international didn't get their dioramas, as you know, that Martin's brought up, right? That's what happened. They screwed up who they were sending them to. It only happened a couple of times, and I can confirm that Randy sent out a couple of them personally to people that were missing them, that were there in the office, from what I was told. So he actually sent like sampled versions of them to people just so they can at least have them. Samples usually already done; they're fully produced. But yeah, like that's crazy. Like that's how far he went for the screw up, as he was sending them out to customers. So
Wow.
that Randy is a good guy.
Yeah, but don't talk to me about customer service though from NECA.
Oh yeah, they don't have it. Doesn't exist.
Yeah, they don't. They really don't. So, a question I was going to ask for you. So, when they finally released the turtle van, do you think? Well, no, because do you think a lot of people? What do you think people are going to actually do with the turtle van? Do you think they're going to just take photo ops, give it to kids to play with it themselves? What do you think is going to happen?
I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna leave it in the box and just put it on a shelf.
No, I'm actually going to unbox it and put it in the shelf, not leave it in the box.
You know, to be honest with you, definitely no kids at the price point of, was it $250?
Yeah.
Definitely no kids will be using it. We'll get some cool, fun photos in the group. People that are watching that are in the party wagon, be sure to I know you'll be posting photos with your kids and stuff, playing with them. That good parent feeling, which is awesome, and we know it's going to be well made, so it's not going to break. But, yeah, I think it's going to be a situation where we see them put on just a lot of shelves. We're going to see the turtles running out of them, you know, some kind of action poses with it, and those are going to be in people's displays. Me, I'm going to try to do that, but I'm also going to be taking a lot of photos personally with it, and I think in the collectors, in the photo community, we'll see a lot of photos. I mean, that's kind of a given, but I personally would say if I was a betting man, people are going to leave it in the box and display it in the box, because I think the box art's going to slap.
I want to see the box art.
Yes, you do.
I really do.
So I think it'll be really cool. I won't be able to put it on my wall though. It'll be too wide. But
so you got a problem. Where are you gonna put it?
Well, the box will just go in my basement. The van is gonna go on my floor.
Well, can't you cut the boxes? The no, you don't do that.
No, unless I buy doubles.
Okay.
So
are you gonna pre-order another one?
No.
When they do the release, no.
I just don't have the room.
Okay.
I've got a party wagon that's like the size of my frame right now. I got one sitting in my closet right now. Like, I haven't touched it since I moved. Like, I can't fit stuff anywhere.
Another thing I'm going to ask you: when do you think they're going to do pre-orders or pre-sales for the sewer dials? Because it was supposed to be released in September. Not released, but pre-orders or whatever. And we're many, many months away from that.
Yeah. You saying last September?
Yeah. That's what Randy said in his video of Pixel Dan.
Yeah. If I was a betting man, I would say this month. And the reason they pushed it out was because they were probably trying to figure out how about getting that diorama back out. Because we did have a conversation about that, and that is something that they've been heavily considering.
Okay. Now, is it going to be a pre-sale or pre-order?
See, that's a good question. I don't know. Are they stockpiling them right now? Ready to ship? Who knows?
I'm thinking yes, because look at all the stuff we got during Haulathon.
Right.
Because it seems like everything they showed off at SDCC, except for a couple of items, looks like they're ready.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Also note that a lot of those are prototypes. When I say prototypes, like someone had brought this up to someone had asked me about this, and I just went right to Trevor and I asked him, like the Zog, right? Remember the Zog we saw at SDCC, and he had the bombs across his chest.
Yeah.
Um, someone was like, "Hey, why? How does that work? I don't know how to do that." And I was like, "Oh, I thought it was just a test sample." So I messaged Trevor. He said it was just a resin print, and those were glued on. He said, but they should be able to slip behind there, which they're really hard. It's really hard to get them slip. But regardless, that's how that was. A lot of the figures we saw, like the Lawson turtles, were resin printed, and they were just they didn't move. They weren't articulated. Same with like the last Ronin figures. They were the resin printed and then painted and brought with them.
Oh, no.
With like the sewer layer, I believe that's a lot of the same situation. I believe that's all that might be 3D printed, like mine is, and then they bring it with them. You know, they clean it all up and they bring it with them, or it could be a foam and plastic mixture, because a lot of this artwork now, specifically with the Toon Turtles, is all digital. It's all digital art now. There's no real sculpting that goes on, to my understanding. Like the realistic figures do, like April O'Neil, but a lot of these end up being digital sculptures now. So I think that's where they are, and you can easily print those.
I did not know that. Thanks for that fun fact.
You know, I'm all full of fun facts. I'm a fun fact guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, let me catch up on comments here. Mirage accessory pack confirmed. Don't We've got 2 movie ones and a cartoon one. Don't put it past them. We're gonna get we'll probably get a fucking 1/4 scale accessory pack on top of that.
Yes. One scale. One is Mikey coming. 1/4 scale.
So
Um,
Mikey was supposed to be spring.
yeah.
Now I don't know.
My guess is probably going to be summer.
I'll fix my camera a little bit here. I feel like a short man. Um, yeah, he was supposed to be spring, and then I started hearing fall, and I don't want to believe fall because it's
Oh,
so
'cause you what?
far.
Do you even have 1/4 scales?
Yeah, I've got them
Tune?
all.
Okay.
They're over there.
They're over there.
They're over there on my
Okay.
shelf next to the
Mine,
table.
those are still in the box.
Yeah, I've got all the tune. You can kind of see how I turn this. I got all the movie over there. Yeah, I got all the quarter scales. I don't do the tune ones. I don't look at the tune ones that much. They're kind of just on a shelf above. They're up super high. People always show us those photos and they're like, "Oh my god, he took a huge fall and they're broken," and people are like talking, "Don't put them on shelves and shit like that." Mine are 7 feet in the air. Mine are up there. Just don't straight leg pose them. You gotta give them those dynamic poses, and
Yeah.
they'll wobble, but they don't fall. What's another year wait? Yeah, fucking tell me about it.
I would not like that. Next year, I kind of want Bebop and Rocksteady or April.
Yeah, those would be sick. So, too much new toy says quarter scale Hunchback Leo. That'd be a heavy ass figure. I actually still have my Leo sitting on my desk. I haven't put him back yet from my review earlier today. I don't play with this figure enough or take photos of him. All right, Danny said he's going for a 12-hour night shift. Danny, if you're still here, have a good one, man. We will see you later. Life-size Rex one shit. Oh, my God. But this was fun. It's 8:53 my time. It's almost 9 o'clock. I think it's a good jumping off point so I can go take a shower. It's been hot as shit here in New York, so I'm gonna sweat my ass off all day.
Well, before you leave, Gary, let's ask if anybody else has any questions.
I'm leaving.
All right. Let's see if anybody has any questions before.
Get your last minute questions in right now.
Yeah.
Also, because we don't really know how to test a live shot, I hope the audio levels are fucking good. We'll find out after this, but let's see what
anybody have questions? Sorry.
No, that's fine. Just have to put the hair back. I'm getting hot already.
Where's your party wagon shirt, Gary?
Oh. Downstairs? What? You not cool with a burning church?
It's not party wagon.
I forgot I wore this today. I went to Burger King for lunch and I heard people like rumbling behind me, and I was like, "What are these people pissed off about?" And I remember like literally that big, like my whole back, it just says "fuck them," and I was like, "Oh, I'm wearing this out in public," and I probably should have put on one of my overshirts, but it was just so hot. I got a lot of fun shirts.
There you go, Gary. You got a question?
What kind of shampoo and conditioner do you use? That's a valid question. I did say you could ask personal questions in this.
Yes, you did.
I use Bedhead. Legitimately, I use Bedhead. Specifically the red one. So, it's the red one, whatever the fuck it's called. There's a shampoo and a conditioner. This, and I'll be honest with you, like, cause everybody knows I fucking tell the truth. I don't fucking lie about shit. I wash my hair every 2 weeks, maybe. I don't wash my hair every night or once a week. It's literally every 2 weeks. I normally wash it. This is a week and a half, I think. So it's not too bad. It's still kind of fluffy. When I do wash my hair, you'll see me on stream sometimes. My hair will be like out to here. It'll be fucking huge because I have thick ass hair.
Metalhead.
I might grow the beard back though. I kind of miss it.
You know what?
Too much.
You should just cut off all your hair and no beard and look like me.
No.
You could. You should.
No, I take great pride in not being a loser, Steven.
Okay, well, you went wrong by having an Android phone.
I can walk into a bank and get a couple looks, and they're just like, "Oh, look, it's that generic white guy again. That's Steven." I didn't have a joke. I didn't have a joke loaded for that. I'm sorry. You just had to go for it.
See, at least I have a good iPhone. God, no.
There you go. Ooh, it's my knits are too bright. Anyone else? Anyone got any questions? We answered the shampoo.
And New Balance.
And New Balances. Steven is a New Balance king. You do have New Balances, right? I do fuck with you about that.
Yes, I do have them. Yeah. I sent the picture in the group chat. Yes.
Yeah.
How's the puppy?
How's the puppy? You know how the fucking puppy is? He's barking downstairs right now. I work. I'm sitting here. I got a futon behind me. I'm sitting here fucking working yesterday. He's sleeping. April's like, "How's the dog?" I send her a photo. I was like, "Oh, he's sleeping." And cool. I turn back around. I start typing. 5-10 minutes. I turn around to go see how he's doing, and there's just a shit on my fucking futon. Just a pile of shit. And I'm like, when the fuck did you do this? So the answer to your question, how's the puppy? He's a pain in my fucking ass is how he is. Because I work from home now. Or I work from home. April's back in an office. So I have to take care of the little shit all goddamn day. And he's like 90% potty trained, but he's still a puppy. He's only for 14 weeks. So like he still is he just still wakes up and takes a shit without, like, sometimes it doesn't tell me. I don't know. It's weird. So that's how it is.
He's a puppy. You can't be too hard on him.
Dude, it's a fucking nightmare.
Chrissy, come on. I thought you were always on my side with everything.
Now she's
right,
right,
you're
though.
on Gary's side?
She's right, though.
Yeah, right?
Your phone, man. Why don't you go watch Apple Plus TV on it or whatever the fuck they got?
Hey, I could do AirPlay and stream it perfectly.
Sure, blame the... Matt got me. I'm the one. I did it. I shit on the couch. Yeah, Chrissy, we'll get Steven on Android sooner or later. One of these days.
Yeah, right. Never gonna happen.
The Amber Heard puppy. Yeah, so anyway, if no one else got any questions, we're going to wrap this bitch up. I'm going to go take a shower. And then I'm going to probably go play Resident Evil 4. I bought the remake. Steven, what are you playing? You playing any video games?
Shredder's Revenge.
On your phone?
No, on my Switch.
You have a Switch? When the fuck did you get a Switch?
I always had a Switch.
You're a son of a bitch. Do you think loyal subjects will do more IDW characters like old Hob? No. I think loyal subjects will do whatever the main characters are and they'll milk it. They'll do
Yeah.
recolors. They'll do 4-packs. They'll do 2-packs, and then they'll move on to something else. The new ones do look fucking sick. I'm gonna get them. I think they look good. So I did. Oh, so people that don't know, I actually won the Loyal Subjects giveaway yesterday.
Don't know how the heck that happened. Well, you didn't do anything that the rules asked.
I know. I don't know. So here's we got 16 people still watching, which is pretty sick actually. Here's what I need you to do, right? I'm serious. This is for real. I asked them and I haven't gotten a response back, and this was last night. Whoever runs their social media doesn't fucking follow up in time. I have been trying to get the Loyal Subjects to send over free product to me so that I can give it away in the party wagon. And I would love to do that, just like Playmates did with me. I'm super hyped on that. So if you want to bother the Loyal Subjects, comment on their Instagram post or whatever and say, hey, you should do giveaways in the TMNT party wagon. Do it. We'll peer pressure them into it so we can give away some free stuff. And I know, and Sean will be super happy because Sean is obsessed with the Best Action line. He lives and breathes it. He wakes up in the morning, he rolls over to his wife, and he goes, Best Action. That's it. That's the joke. I could have gone somewhere else with that. I was going to go somewhere else with that. It wasn't appropriate. We're leaving it alone.
There you go. PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13. Very anti-loyal subjects. No, I'm very anti-loyal subjects. It's a joke. It's a joke. I have had my share of problems with the figures, but I still bought them all. I did sell almost all of them. I kept 5, but I'm buying the new ones. I will be buying the new IDW ones. Those look sick. Make a Pedro. They should make a Pedro. Everybody should make a Pedro.
Agreed.
I still got this fucking playing with this the whole time.
Yeah.
So, all right, Sean is the best. Sean's good shit. But okay, we will officially wrap this up. Thank you everyone for joining us with the Party Wagon Podcast Live. We didn't do any special intro today, so thank you for joining us. And maybe we'll do this again if people actually give a shit. If not, we'll go back to our regular scheduled time.
There you go.
Now I can't talk again. All right, everyone.
All right, everyone. Thank you.
Shit. Peace.
See ya.